Hey, what's happening, everybody? Just doing a little work, as usual. Getting the set up. Now remember about these enclosures, the way how I make them, the way how you can make them too. As your box gets hotter, the illumination is going to get brighter. Or the more UV it gets, i.e. sunlight, i.e. black light, whatever you want to do. You know, it ain't even actually all the way dark yet. Golly. I don't know if you can see, but over there, over here, over here, over there, it's all illuminating. I don't know if the camera's catching that. That's pretty bright though. Pretty bright. Also remember, I don't even remember, but a good tip is when you're doing glow in the dark on your project, no matter what color it is, if you don't heavily saturate it with that mica, which may affect your gloss depending on if you do an overlay or not, that's how illuminated it's going to be as that color. The less GID or glow in the dark mica that you have in a certain area, that's a certain color. It doesn't matter what that color is. If you don't put it down heavy, it's going to wind up looking green. Camera's not really catching that as well as I want it to. But this is over to the left, that's actually more yellow, because I put a whole big glob of it. You can see right in here, I put a whole big glob of it in these two sections on the second layer of the epoxy. So the yellow and the orange, because it's orange over here too, is coming out a lot heavier than the green that most of you usually see when you do epoxy boxes, but you have no reason, or you have no way of explaining why all the different colors in glow in the dark are turning up green versus the color that you see it when it's in the packet. So if you don't overdose an area with whatever color, it don't matter, it's always going to be green. You can see how the green starts to come out the further away from where I clumped it up in the epoxy. All that green actually was still red, but as it got further away from the saturated area, it turned green. That's orange right there that I'm shining on. It retains orange, but the further you get away from that orange, the more it becomes green. So that's the reason why when you do an epoxy art using glow-in-the-dark micas, it comes out green all the time regardless of what color you actually put down. Yes, the glow-in-the-dark mica is more expensive and you get a whole lot less of it. But I'll say this much, if you only use a little bit, you're only going to get green every time. And that's why it's so expensive when you use glow-in-the-dark products incorporated into your boxes, because you have to use a lot of it in order to get the desired result. Alright, hopefully this was helpful to you. As you can see, I got different glow-in-the-darks all over the place. I got reds, I got greens, yada yada yadas. But none of these colors ever transcend if I lay on a light coat. And the same thing is going to happen to you if you use a light coat. I think this bag of, I think this was, hold on, let me see. I like this brand too, by the way. Hold on. Art and Glow. So this is 1 ounce, 30 grams. You see how much of the bag is in there. You see how much is left in there. I literally had to use almost half of this bag for this one project in order for the reds to actually show reds. I had to use a whole lot of it. Same with the oranges. The orange right there, I think that's like $16, $17 honestly for that little bit. So if you want a very vibrant glow-in-the-dark project that actually utilizes a certain color, be prepared to spend at least over 50 bucks to get that job done. Alright, peace out everybody. See you on the rebound.